Karinmaria and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'll be making jambalaya. It's a dish that originated in the Caribbean and has become a deep South favorite. I'll be making a Creole version, also known as red jambalaya, because it incorporates tomatoes. So won't you join me? Now jambalaya can be made with a variety of different meats, but I'm going to be using shrimp and sausage, which are two of the most common. I'm just going to be using a mild Italian sausage because it's what I like. I know it doesn't sound right because you think of jambalaya, you think it should be really super spicy, but I just happen to like this. You can use any type of spicy sausage that you want. Some people use hot Italian, some people use andouille, some people use kielbasa, whatever you like. And all you want to do is slice your sausage into pieces, and then I'm going to fry it in olive oil. Basically at this point, I'm just trying to brown my sausage. Now into my browned pork sausage, I'm going to add what's known in Cajun speak as the Trinity. Now if you have a lot of grease in your pork, you'll want to go ahead and drain some off. I've already done that. The Trinity is basically equal parts of celery, pepper, and onion. And I've done about a cup of each. And a cup of each is, breaks down to about half a large onion, 2 stalks of celery, and almost a full red pepper. Now you could use whatever color pepper you want, but I use the red pepper. And now I'm just going to let this start to get tender. And the last thing I'm going to add into this is some minced garlic, and it's about a clove's worth. Now, some people replace one of the 3 items in the Trinity with the garlic, but I'm not going to use that much garlic in my recipe, so I'm just adding it into it. So just about 1 clove of garlic. Now while my vegetables are finishing up, I'm going to start a base in a Dutch oven. I'm going to use 1 can, large can, 28 ounces of diced tomatoes. You could also use stewed tomatoes. Into this, I'm going to put 2 cups of chicken stock. And you could also use water if you didn't want to use the chicken stock. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and some cayenne pepper. Now this is the point where if you want your jambalaya to be spicy, where you really start to spice it up, I'm only going to use about a half of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So mine's not going to be super spicy. And then also 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. If you're using uncooked shrimp, this is the point where you're going to want to add to the mixture. I'm using cooked shrimp, so I'm actually going to add it last. Just make sure that your shrimp have been peeled, deveined, and the tails are off. My vegetable and sausage mixture is now ready, so I'm going to add that into the Dutch oven. Into my boiling tomato mixture, I'm going to add 2 cups of uncooked white rice. Now that my rice mixture is coming to a second boil, I'm just going to turn it down and let it simmer for about 20 minutes or until the rice is soft. So now into my jambalaya, I'm going to add my shrimp. Now, if it starts to look like your jambalaya is drying out a little bit, like too much of the liquid is boiling off, just go ahead and add a little bit more stock. I'm just going to let this cook long enough so that my shrimp heat through and my rice is really soft. So there you have it, steaming hot jambalaya. So since I made mine a little mild, I'm going to just let people spice it up with some hot sauce at the table. Join me next time, and don't forget to read my blog and subscribe. Bye, y'all!